Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. I am zoomed in very far in the forest, in the fourth of our science modules in the second science module setup. I went ahead and placed it down, and I found it to be quite a challenge because this third blueprint consists of 3 science facilities, and let's just look at the problem here. I can't zoom it far enough out to be able to place it accurately. But Decum, at least that's the way I'm going to choose to pronounce that, mentioned in the comments that there's a console command for that. Apparently it removes the ability to get achievements, but I've already got them all anyway, and I think we already ruined that whenever we reset the map, and it's really, really dark right now, which is very unfortunate. But this allows us to zoom out super far. So far, in fact, that's not the way you recover from that. You just come back in here. So far, in fact, that I believe we're going to be able to easily take a blueprint of this whole setup and then just be able to paste it everywhere that we want it, which makes me extremely happy. And it's also going to be able, in between episodes, I also started working on the third setup just to get the spacing right. I didn't build anything. I just wanted to get the area down so I knew how far we would have to go down. And to experience a little bit of landfill, spoiler alert, I don't like it very much. I had to landfill basically all this brown area down here. That's all landfill that I had to add. And that represents a couple of trainfuls from the main base as well as a couple of trainfuls from this down here. It's a lot of landfill. If we want to continue going south with this, that's going to be a lot more landfill. So we need more landfill. That's problem 1 we need to address. Problem 2 is that we currently don't have everything we need to build these stations now that I've added the storage chests. And another problem with that particular item is that we don't have any room to add anything else in any of our trains. So I think we're going to need another train, which is going to be okay. We'll just grab another train. We may be able to use the bot train. Will we be able to use the bot train? We've got the exact same. We've got a different station set up. Well, I mean, we need to add storage chests. I also want to add train cars because I think once we get this one all built, I want to add all of the trains to it and take a blueprint of it with the trains. As many of you have suggested, I think that's going to be easier going forward because this manual work is bogus, completely bogus. So yeah, there's that, and then we've got this uranium situation over here that is not making me very happy at all. Granted, it's mostly because I started stockpiling nuclear weapons, but it's well, it's okay now. It wasn't the last time I checked, and that means that it could potentially not be okay. We don't have any 235 in here. It's still a problem, still valid, something we need to fix. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and turn this station on. It's already on. Is it ready to go? It should be. We're not quite done finishing the third module left yet, but if this works the way I believe it does, they should complete building that one first, and then we should be good to go. Or it could be that we are blocking a train down here from coming in. Oh, it's just the robot train. Nobody cares. Wait a minute. I might care. Because I don't think we've added construction bots. Yeah, let's add construction bots. Let's get rid of all these darn trees to give them something to do. We will roll the intro, and I'll see you on the other side where we get to tackling 1, 2, 3, 7 of these problems. I'm not sure. We'll find out. All right, so you may notice that I'm not at uranium, fixing that problem. I'm also not at the building area, creating a new building train. I'm also not at the landfill facility, making more landfill. Instead, I'm over here at the western wall with an artillery train and an inventory full of atomic bombs. I figured, you know what? This is episode 50. It's time to go and celebrate and have a little fun. And I'm wanting, let's see, we can just Control Z that, right? There we go. I've been cut pasting that. We have just done that all along. I want to go over here and nuke some things. Oh, I still have a pistol. That's not a new pistol. That's from a previous time. That's the one I found on the ground earlier. I want to clear this area out. I want to build a wall somewhere up in this area. And I want to build a wall down somewhere in this area. I want to gather some of these resources up for us so that we don't have to have as much of a train distance. And we've got all these nukes. We've got artillery backup. We've got a car. We've got a tank. We've got all sorts of things going for us. So let's just take some of these guys out. It's been a while since I've used nukes. I think I did it in... I don't remember the last time I used them. It wasn't too long ago. And, I mentioned earlier I kind of held off using nukes in this series just because I didn't think biters would be on this long. But here looks like a good place to test it. Now, it seems like last time I used them, the range was increased significantly. So I think we should be able to take this base out from here. Let's see. Looks like we can. All right, and we missed some biters, which is not optimal. They're grouping together. Let's go ahead and pull out some combat robots here. We've got plenty. And see if we can take these out quickly and effectively, and it appears like we can. We still got a little bit of a base here. Let's see, can we drive through here and take this out with our lasers? Without hurting ourselves? We almost died. All right, middle note, do not drive through big hordes of biters with a car. Oh boy, yeah, no, spitters and car do not mix. I'm wondering, I should probably be in the tank. I was thinking that the car would be better, just for the speed advantage. But that does not appear to be a good idea. All right, okay, so it looks like we've got max distance. Our view distance is our range, which is a buff from what I'm used to, going back several versions when I used to use nukes all the time. I don't know where you guys are going, but wherever it is, you're not going to go. You're not going to get there. So it looks like attacking from the north is not going to be a good idea because we've got a couple of tiles of space there. And these bases are so big that it's going to be really hard, but they're all gathering up there. You guys are going to wish you didn't do that. That was not a good idea. Oh boy, they're all gathering up there. What are they gathering up for? It's like an artillery thing. Ooh. I wonder if that means something. So yeah, biters huddle up like that after an artillery attack. They gather together and group up just like that, just like those guys are doing. And then they go and attack where the artillery shot came from. I wonder... did I shoot from over there? I think I did. Or maybe they're going to go attack the wall. Well, good luck and Godspeed. You go be over there. I'm fine with that. All right, let's park up here and throw a couple general nukes in this area. Yeah, I'm used to the stragglers attacking. What I'm not used to is this glob that forms here. That's a new one for me. I mean, nukes used to just be a delete button. You used to just kind of casually walk by and just delete biter bases. That doesn't seem to be what it is now. That's okay. That's fine. I'm doing a little bit more driving around and fighting than I would prefer, but we could probably take those both out in one shot, I'm imagining. All right, let's go take these guys out here. Probably could get that in one shot, too. Yeah, that's what I'm used to right there. But maybe it's just these larger bases are something that I've never really dealt with before. Definitely not in the later versions. All right, let's see, where do we want to be? Maybe like right here? That's a little small, tiny area up there. Yeah, maybe we shoot one in here. Oops, I did not mean to fire that one. I wanted to get one a little deeper in. Oh boy! Go, distractors, distract! Oh, I still have my robots on. As per usual. Normal everyday Kitch. Boy, that's a lot of spitters. Let's break them up a little bit. These distractors are actually distracting. I don't know if something changed there or if maybe just we're under different circumstances. But yeah, no, they seemed like they were distracting, which is more like what I would expect a distractor to do. Let you repair outside of the big acid blob there. Okay, so I wonder if there's a way we could use this to our advantage. Like, for example, let's fire a nuke right there. That's going to kill a lot of things. And note, they're all going to come for me. I was hoping they would do that little group up thing. I might have been a little too close. Yeah, I'm not sure that this is any better if I have to go through and do this stuff. I'm almost liking artillery a little more. Let's see, we should be able to lose these guys in the trees and then attack from this side. All right, that will get their attention, and then they'll all gather over here somewhere. And then we could fire another nuke there and kill the big glob. And now there's just a little glob. And I like little globs a little bit better. Okay. I need to go over to my tank. Trees. Go. Ah, there we go. Where's the tank? Right there. Yeah, now if I could fire nukes from... Oh, look at that. I wonder where they're attacking. I guess they're just normal pollution type biters. Okay, they're going to gather up in a nice little group there. And it almost looks like they're attacking... No, that's not true. Because these guys are attacking that direction. I was wondering if maybe they were trying to attack where the nuke came from. All right, let's sit back here and repair up. All right, how we doing so far? Okay, we got rid of that big glob, and it wasn't too terrible. Some of the attacks do make it up to the wall, which you know, that's fine. Is our pollution hitting over in this area? Is that? Oh, okay, yeah. They're just probably normal pollution attacks. All right, so they might not be anything related to me at all. It may just be them gathering up from the pollution. I tell you, I do like the little globs a little bit better. They're more my speed. And if I could get the tank at a nice, reasonable speed, we could do that thing right there where you hop out of the tank and then hop back in. It's going to take a little bit of practice to get that technique down. Well, it seems like it'd be a good way to do it. I'm gonna waste a nuke on that. What happened there? I got run. It was the tank. I didn't even know you could get run over by a tank. Today I learned you can get run over by a tank. That tank is gone. That little biter right there is going to completely destroy that tank for us. Oh, how lame is that? Very, I submit. Alright, we're gonna have to build a new tank. I mean, I guess it's possible he could get bored and move on. Somehow, I doubt it. Engines. Mini engines. We need mini circuits. That's not mini circuits. Do any of you have mini circuits? I could use mini circuits. Let's see. What builds beacons? Beacons build that. How many do we need? Let's not go crazy. We need 10. All right. Sorry. We need steel. Does anything here need steel? Solar panels need steel. And gears and engines, which are located conveniently right here. All right, new tank. Anything else we need? Let's see if we have any combat robots, just in case. And, I mean, can we tell if our tank's a goner? We can't tell, but I assume it is. And I don't remember where it was. It was somewhere over here. Yeah, somewhere over there. Yeah, so this episode's feeling a bit in-betwixty, but it's not in-betwixt, so it's a little strange. Do I need anything here? Did I not build tank? Built tank. All of that can go. We need a fuel thing, and then we can get in the train. But it's not really, because I haven't been rambling about things. I don't really have much to ramble about right now. I guess, you know, I think I'd mentioned we'd finished Endgame the other night, and yeah, that was good. I wish we would have started this a little bit later, because apparently it looks like we may be spending some time at home, and it's gonna be tough. It's basically life as usual for me, because I work at home now, so it's you know, this company sent out a memo that we should all be working from home, and I was like, okay, what changed? I've been doing that for a while now. There's good parts and there's bad parts to it. The good parts are the good parts. You know, you're at home. My commute is a little couple second walk up the stairs, and that is very much okay by me. Parts I don't like about it is, you know, I necessarily say I'm an introvert, but I like my quiet time. So sometimes it'll be like Wednesday or Thursday, and I'll realize that I have not left the house in like 5 or 6 days. We have no way to defend ourselves from that. So yeah, for now, the working at home experience, maybe many of you are experiencing that. You will, you know, I really like it. I really, really enjoy it. My kids, they are homeschooled, and my wife works part-time as a teacher, so it's like I'm spending a lot more time with my family, and I really, really like that part about it. We can all have lunch together every day. And plus my commute was like 30 minutes to the office. So it's kind of a good thing. I mean, my tank's gone, right? Okay, there's my tank right there. And yes, it is gone. RIP tank. Yeah, and one thing, kind of a funny thing we noticed, let's just make sure that, what's going on with armor here? Why no lasers? Well, it sure does charge up fast when you don't have roboports. Maybe I just wasn't close enough? Just wasn't close enough. Okay, that's good. Yeah, no, we were in a web meeting today. We do a lot of web meetings. That's what we do a lot. And they're not really meetings. We actually use them for software support for the company. and the product that I support. It's super helpful to be able to jump into a meeting and see what the other user's seeing and work through a problem rather than to try to communicate that through emails or even phone calls or other means. It's just let me see what you're doing. Oh, you're doing that? I can fix that. Because a lot of the time, users don't even know what they're doing, or at least have the understanding of somebody that's good at the job, or that spent the last 15 years looking at every little intricate detail of every decision that's made. But anyway, where I was going with that, this is the and rambling thing that you see on the In-Betwixt episodes. If you don't watch those, and this is what that is. It's just I go on autopilot in Factorio, and boy, look at all these binders in here. Let's throw another nuke down just for just for completeness. Yeah, no, but we were on this web meeting, and the web meeting software is really well. There's like 4 or 5 of them, and there's some that are definitely better than others. But they all will let you have a meeting online with multiple participants and VoIP and all that stuff, and that's what they do. And this was one of the ones that generally does fairly well, and it just kept cutting out, and the voices kept cutting out and things, and we're trying to figure out what was going on, and then somebody had mentioned, that this software is probably getting run for its money now, because a lot of people are working from home, so they're going to be able to test their infrastructure quite well. I don't even know where that was going. Oh, yeah, no, the whole working from home web meeting thing. Interesting stories about web meetings and the fun things that come out of them. Yeah, no, I understand. There was... my old boss had a strict, not as strict, but, don't come into the office. It's good to come into the office. There is absolutely no reason for me to come into the office. None now. And the people on, specifically for my job, I'm on a team of about 6 people, and there's only 3 of them that and I'm included, that live within driving distance. I mean, most of them are all over the country. It just doesn't make sense just to have somebody in the office, for what reason? We don't have visitors. Nobody ever comes by. There's no reason for me to be there. And I mean, I know there's a lot of jobs out there where that's not true. But for mine, it is. So, I don't know. I really like it. It would be really hard to go back to an office job where you had to go through traffic and show up every day and pack your lunch and have people drop by. Boy, that's a lot of binders right there. Let's try to break that up a bit. But yeah, I mean, I hope you're healthy and being safe and being hygienic and all of those things now. I hope your area is not impacted. Should be an interesting couple of weeks for everybody in the whole world. It's going to be an interesting social experiment, and I think you need one of those every now and then. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm a little bit confused. I mean, I know what I read, I know what people say, but there's my perception of reality doesn't quite match up with that. So I guess we'll see. We'll definitely find out, but it's definitely going to be an interesting time. Good or bad. What? there's another tank gone. And boy, this is going to be a hard one to get back. And I guess the bigger question I have is, did I even need to go this far? I was rambling and ended up in this big giant thing. Was completely not paying attention. And it might have been something we didn't even need to take out, but it's probably good that we're going to take it out because it's on the pollution side of things. Well, let's see. I don't have my artillery remote. What do we have? What do we need for one of those? Processing unit and a radar. Both things that are very attainable. Yeah, so I hope all goes well for you. I'm praying for everyone and their families. It's going to be, no matter what, it's going to be an interesting thing. Let's see, we needed 10. There we go. How much steel did we need? We're gonna become tank making experts by the end of this. We actually need 50 steel, which is less steel than I currently have. Yeah, no, I went to the store today. I was out of lunch meat. I had to go. I know you're not supposed to, unless you really need to, but man, I really wanted a turkey sandwich. And it was really interesting. I mean, I'd heard the stories online. I was at the store this weekend, and nothing really kind of seemed out of the ordinary. But I went into the store, and I mean, everything looked normal. I mean, there was a normal amount of people in there. There was a normal amount of stuff on the shelves. That was all fine. Except there wasn't. It was like all the rumors are true. There literally was no toilet paper, like none. It was all gone. Like everything else in the store, completely normal. No toilet paper, no eggs either. Toilet paper and eggs. I'm not sure how to interpret that. But yeah, no, it's very strange. Boy, I'm not going to be able to get blue circuits, am I? What takes blue circuits? Rocket control units do. We just need one, right? We need one of those, and we need a radar. All right, we got our artillery remote. All the food, all the milk. You know, we had a snowstorm come through several years ago, and or an ice storm, more accurately. And it caused like a big panic, and all the supermarkets were hit. And I was coming home from work back when I used to commute, and my wife told me to stop by the store and pick up some bread, and so I did. And there was no bread, no milk, no. No, like all the like big staple items were completely gone, and it's weird to walk in. I don't know the toilet paper situation back then, but I imagine there was probably some, or I would have noted that. But yeah, there was no bread, no getting bread. I think there were some like pita pockets that I chose, you know, not to do that. But yeah, no, that was strange, and if I recall correctly, it turned out to not be that big of a storm. It was only like a couple of days. We couldn't get out, so there was no need for the big hoarding, but people are weird. People are weird. But if nothing else, this whole thing is a good reminder that we are not in control. We're not in control, and oh gosh, I didn't get any fuel. Yeah, you are not in control, and this little system that we set up is it's fun. It's fun to play in, and a lot better than being chased by wolves and tigers and having a hunt every day. But it's not necessarily reality. It's not necessarily reality, and no matter what you believe in, no matter what, you are not in control. Boy, let's see here. Let's think about how we're going to do this here. That's where I died, right? We do have our artillery, and that is in range. Let's throw a couple of volleys down there. I just want to clear out as much of it as I can from a distance. I'm getting bored with being precise. I just want shoot. We have plenty of resources. Just shoot the stuff. Kill it all. Kill this over here too. And these guys too. You guys, sure, why not? Yeah, I'm not sure that artillery isn't a little bit superior to nuclear now, at least for armchair biter clearing. While this isn't nearly as exciting, you collect less pistols this way. I mean, it certainly is a little bit more effective, I believe. Boy, that's a big biter glob, and they're coming my way. All right, we need to be on the lookout for that. Should be coming up through this area, I would imagine. I was getting ready to go over there and nuke that base, but I can't. Oh yeah, we're gonna be wide of them. Oh, there they are, right there. Okay, as far as where I died. Okay, there's the tank. I got run over by the tank, so I should be... I'm right there. That's for killing my tank. I'm sorry, I was trying to do that with the pistol. That's for killing my tank. That's for being friends with the people that killed my tank. All right, well, I'm going to wrap up this base and then go ahead and wrap up this episode, I believe. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next episode where we address probably one, if not all three, of those issues that we talked about at the beginning of the episode. And hopefully we can get some of this base going and get all the other science modules up. And not get run over by the tank. All right, there's the assault from the artillery. Oh, that's getting pretty hairy. Do you have construction bots? You do. Oh no, they've broken through. Oh, here come the construction bots. Now they're interested in helping out. All right, that's going to be a problem. I'm going to go up there and help. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode where we do that stuff. All right. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Wash your hands, would you?